Ready?
Story Time with Tomfoolery presents Dee's Big Nuts.
Oh.
Dee was a squirrel who had...
Let me predict what they're about to say. Big nuts.
big nuts. His nutsack was so big that it would drag on the ground everywhere he went. Dee had a friend named Sarah who loved nuts. Sarah would go around the town trying to put everyone's nuts in her mouth. Sarah loved how big Dee's nuts were. His nuts were her favourite. They were the biggest nuts she had ever seen. She would play with his nuts all day, and sometimes even at night. Sometimes her mum would join. They would take turns holding Dee's nuts at night. Sometimes Sarah would even try to put both of his nuts in her mouth at once. She would giggle. Her face would turn red. And then his nuts would come flying out. One day, someone ran up to his nuts and started poking them.
Heck no. I do not remember that book being like that.
Reach Around Books presents
This is better.
Put Tony's nuts in your
You
mouth.
see these?
Tony has big nuts
Bruh.
and small nuts. He has pecans and walnuts.
Yeah, pecans.
Nuts without or with a shell. There is no nut that Tony does not sell. Some say Tony's nuts smell great.
Who smells nuts?
Some say they taste divine.
What?
Tony sells his nuts all day. He always...
Whoa. Why is there a freaking monkey in the wine? Okay.
has a line. They taste divine. Tony sells his nuts all day. He always has a line.
What?
They drive or walk or ride the bus. They come from north and south to take those hot and salty nuts and put them in their mouths.
The way that guy said that, bro.
BJ looks at Tony's nuts and tries hard not to stare as Stephen grabs at his nutsack and finds a big old pear. Tony dips his chocolate nuts until they are just right. He knows your mum will take them home and suck on them tonight. BJ plays with Tony's nuts in the closet at his house. Grandpa says he should just come out as he pops one in his mouth.
Why did bro say it like that? Is this guy crazy or something?
He swears it isn't weird or queer. He says it's not a crime. Grandpa licks the salt right off of Tony's nuts sometimes.
Yup.
Grandpa likes to go in there and take his camera with him. He loves to look at photographs when Tony's nuts are in them.
Nine grams of
Yeah, I'm
meat-free
sorry, I couldn't
protein.
Finish that.
Could use.
This is clear. 'Twas the night before. Dee's Big Nuts Save Christmas.
These big
Written
nuts
by
say
Mark
Christmas.
Thunder. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the town the squirrels were waiting and were gathered around. The stockings were hung. No one put him to shame. Dee's Big Nuts were a legend, and they all knew his name. Although Santa was proud that he came once a year, he couldn't get it up again. He lost his holiday cheer. Santa's face turned red, and his spirit was low. He said, I know who to call to take it nice and slow. Dee's package was huge. The squirrel was truly hung, but even without his massive sack, he could get the job done. Many hoped for a white Christmas that never came, but with Dee's big nuts, it was never the same.
Interesting.
For Dee did not come once, or even twice that night. He came over and over, an unbelievable sight. There was white in the bushes, white on the
Why did you
ground,
say snow?
white in the city, and all over town. So he climbed in the sleigh with his big old nutsack.
Bro, okay, heck nah. Heck nah, this would be the end of the vid, bro. I'm sorry, bro. End of the vid.